Hi, everyone. My name is Jamie Meinen with L&H Industrial. We are live here on the floor of MINExpo 2024. It's opening morning of the show, and our whole team is really excited to be here. We're eager to be part of such a great industry event. So, for those of you attending this week, we are located right next to Komatsu, is straight across from us. The Bear is right over here. Our booth is number 7882. We'd love you to stop on by and see some of the exciting innovations that we have on display here this year, and talk about how L&H can partner with you and your operations to maintain all of your equipment and help you through some of the challenge that you may be facing. So for those watching around the world, we're excited to be bringing you these live updates on LinkedIn throughout the show. And if you're unable to tune into that, feel free to reach out to us on LinkedIn, on social media, or email us at sales@lnh.net. So this year's MINExpo, we're particularly excited. It's our company's 60th anniversary. So coming up in October, we're going to be celebrating with our employers around all of our locations in the U.S. and around the world. But this week, these 3 days, we get to celebrate with our customers and suppliers here at MINExpo. So as we reflect on 60 years of solving big machine problems and problems that are seen across the world, we're excited to celebrate with you. At L&H, we're really proud to be part of this industry, and we want to thank the NMA for all the work that they have done to put on this event. It's a great opportunity to gather every 4 years to network and see all the cool innovations and new things that are moving the industry forward. So the show is truly impressive, and I can speak for everyone here at L&H when I say that we're excited to meet with you at our booth. So right now I'm here in the booth, and we've got some product on display this year. So I want to talk a little bit about what we've got going on in the shovel product line. So the first thing I'll talk about is our shoes. We've got our latest generation Gen 2 shoe design. This shoe has been developed for the larger ultra class Komatsu and Caterpillar rope shovels. And we've got a couple of different ways that we're able to extend life on this. So obviously undercarriage is one of the most critical components on the machine, and we want to make sure that all of our products are reliable and able to give you extended life. So in all operations around the world, we've seen up to a 30% improvement in overall life. So this generation of shoes, we've accomplished that by a number of ways, including a couple of updates and some tried and true methods to deliver long life on the shoes. So one of the biggest contributors to end of life on a rope shovel shoe is how quickly the belt actually stretches. So on our most recent generation of shoe, we've accomplished extending that by increasing the lug width on the female and male lugs, as well as increasing the pin diameter. So by doing those two things, we're able to reduce the amount of wear that's in the pin bores and extend overall life of the belt. In addition to that, both the Komatsu and Caterpillar ultra class shovels, they use a track slider system over the top of the frame, and roller path wear is really driven by that. So we wanted to add as much material as we physically could underneath the roller path to extend overall life of the shoe. So we've got up to 4 inches of roller path wear before the machine is going to start to see issues towards the end of life. So that 4 inches of roller path, we've actually increased the height of the starting height of the roller path as well relative to the pin boards. So what that does is it gives the shovel a bit of a lift kit when it goes to work. So at the end of life, when the shoes have reached that 4 inches of wear, there's still a great amount of clearance between the bottom of the side frame and the top of the shoes. So this all works well to deliver a much better performing shoe over the long run. And then the last thing is our tried and true proprietary manganese material that we use to manufacture these shoes. This material is very resilient. It's resistant to wear after the initial break-in period. And in all operating conditions, even the coldest of climates up in Canada, it's impact resistant and able to absorb dipper strikes and hard rock applications. It just, all of these things work together to make our rope shovel shoe really stand out from the competition. Sitting on top of the roller, or on top of the shoes, is our straddle-mounted front idler. This is our latest version of the straddle-mounted front idler. So we have solutions here for both Caterpillar and Komatsu machines. And this particular unit has some key features that help improve the maintenance efficiency and reduce the overall exposure hours to those guys that are servicing the idlers. Just 2 weeks ago, I was up in the Iron Range of northern Michigan, and we were on a midlife for one of the components there on a 4100 XPC. That particular machine, they had 23,000 hours on the idler, and at that point, all we needed to do was replace the blocks. The wheel was all in good shape. So for comparison, typical OEM applications and other competitors, we're seeing anywhere between 8,000 and 14 to 15,000 hours of operation. So we fully expect our front idlers to run the life of the undercarriage, and that's a huge win for operations that traditionally replace these components much more frequently. So this is patent assembly. We've eliminated all of the inboard thrust surfaces. So we've kind of got it mocked up here with the stand, but typically the straddle mount front idlers, there are thrust surfaces that ride on the inboard of the frame. We've eliminated that. So there's no more need to split the tracks to do maintenance on these front idlers. Instead, we've moved all of those components to the outboard side of the machine. So on the thrust surface, as well as the bearing surface, all of the service points, the inspection points, and the maintenance points are on the outboard side of the machine where they're easy to access. So I could go on and on about all of these components that we have here. And I hope this presentation kind of sparks your interest. Come on by and visit us at booth 7882. We are excited to meet you and discuss how innovative products like this we have here behind me can help you tackle some of the biggest challenges that you're facing. So if you can't attend in person, as promised, we're going to continue to do these LinkedIn Live events over the course of the week to showcase some of the other items we have on display here. So signing off from MINExpo 2024 show floor here in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm Jamie Meinen, and on behalf of everyone here at L&H, I just want to thank you again for tuning in.